Hey everybody, it's Mike Jeffers, ChicagoJazz.com and ChiTownBlues.tv. We are previewing the Chicago Blues Festival. We are hanging out here at the Delmark Studios, right here on Rockwell, in one of the vintage studios here at Delmark, where a lot of the legendary blues recordings have been made, and a lot of them have been made by one Mr. Linsey Alexander, a Delmark Records artist.
Yeah.
And you are going to be performing on Friday night, June 8th, the tribute to Bob Koester on the main stage. But of course, Linsey, a legend throughout the Chicago blues scene, throughout the entire world, has toured the world. So let's catch up a little bit with Linsey. I'm going to ask you a little bit about your background so we can kind of get people up to speed, and then we'll talk a little bit about what's going to happen on June 8th.
All right with me.
So, are you originally from Chicago?
No, I was born in Holly Springs, Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you end up coming up to Chicago?
Following a woman.
Oh, yeah? This is getting good already. So you came up and then you got into the blues scene up
Yeah,
there?
well, I was born in Holly Springs, Mississippi, and my mother left us with my sister, and she went to Memphis, got a job, sent back for us. So when we got there, we went to Memphis. So, and my mother passed in '58, and I just had a brother in Chicago. Me and my other brother came to Chicago, but I wanted to come to Chicago because I had met a girl from Chicago down there.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted to come see her.
You needed that extra little push.
Yeah.
The extra
I need a
incentive.
reason.
So you came to Chicago, but you were already playing down south and stuff? Guitar
No,
and
I
singing?
wasn't.
No?
I happen to be a late bloomer.
Oh, okay.
Had to be a late bloomer. I had a guy who would come by my house and play every day. He was a friend of mine. He had a guitar. And he was play these songs, and he taught me one song, and so one day he said, "I'll see you later," and he left the guitar. And I haven't seen him yet.
Really? He never came back?
He never came back. So when I went to play football, I had to walk about 2 or 3 miles to play football.
Oh, man.
And when I did that, I had to go meet my friends because I lived in the suburbs of Memphis and they lived down in the country part there. So I went and I used to take the guitar with me. I practiced on like boom, 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 all the way home, And people would sit on the porch and say, "Here come Linsey." So when I got that, I had moved to Chicago after I got here. And I met some guys, and I started hanging out on 63rd Street, and like McKinley Mitchell and all those guys.
Yeah.
Howlin' Wolf, and I was hanging out with them,
Well, it's like the 708 Club, wasn't that on 47? I mean, Holland was there, right? And Muddy was there.
Blue Flame, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we used to, Howlin' Wolf used to be on 43rd Street in Oakland. So I used to go down there every Thursday to listen to him. Then I used to go see Lefty Diaz and all the guys, Junior Wells, and occasionally played with Buddy for a little while, but not long.
Yeah.
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 And
did they let you sit in and stuff, or are you just hanging out, or?
No, they thought I wasn't good enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, in particular, I was scared to sit in because I never knew my potentials,
Right.
And so I formed my own band called the Hot Tomatoes. And we used to play up on 63rd Street in St. Lawrence. And they would let us come in. The first tune, I don't know who the guy was, and made a song, Let It All Hang Out.
Okay, yeah, I know the tune, yeah.
And we learned that, and we learned it good,
Yeah.
Barbed wire, 25 miles of barbed wire, something like boat dealers and stuff like that.
Right.
So then I end up,
You start gigging around town and
start gigging around town, and then I I changed the band where a bass player I had wasn't, I learned that the better musician you have, the better you be.
Mm-hmm.
So
always play with somebody better, right?
Yeah.
So then you're going to up your game.
So up my game to where I'm at now, you know. So, but you know.
So why are you known as the Hoochie Coochie Man? I'm sure people are wondering.
Well,
can we say it on TV?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Bobby's Marvin C's. Marvin C's made a record. Hoochie Mama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And my bass player used to sing it.
Oh, okay.
So he started singing it. I said, you got a hoochie mama, but I'm the hoochie man. So, I started singing and made my own words to it, and everybody's. I still got it. It's recorded.
Yeah. I know everybody calls you the Hoochie Man.
I got it on CD.
And you're one of those blues musicians, and I don't know, maybe you learned this as you were coming up, but you know, if you see Linsey in a club, you come off the stage, you interact with people.
Oh, yeah.
You go through the whole thing. I remember over at Blues on Halsey, you're outside at the bus stop, man. I'm like, where is this guy?
Yeah.
Is that just something that came naturally to you? Just the showmanship and engaging?
That came because a guy named Leroy Getz. Right at Red's, 35th and Archer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when Red and them moved, they sold that place to me and Leroy. I used to own part of it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
And come to that, you know, he had all this family working, and I didn't see no money from it.
Right.
So
Long story short, that
give
wasn't
me a
going to
little
work out
something,
very
and
good.
I'm gone, yeah. And he gave me a wireless unit, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it on my guitar. So why am I be wireless? I ain't going nowhere here, you know, stand on the stage.
Yeah,
so
right.
I went out there with the people. So I want something new, and that's what I do now. You know, people love me because I am a fan person. You know, I go out and interact with them. I talk to them like they ain't got no sense. I talk like I ain't got no sense. You know. So.
But you know that's the thing. You know, as a musician, especially nowadays, but even back in the day, you know, I mean, you got to engage and you got to work with the audience.
You got to be likable. I can't be a Michael Jackson stand up there. A Stevie Ray Vaughan never move, and there's people like that. You got flaming guitars. You got all kind of guitars.
Yeah.
And you can get them play them, and they can play. But when I grab it, people are gonna listen and cheer me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. So now let's talk a little bit about Delmark Records. How did you first get involved with Delmark? You've been with Delmark for a long time?
Yeah. Well, I came by Blues on Halsey one night. Toronzo Cannon was there, and Steve was shooting Toronzo, recording Toronzo.
Shooting a DVD, right? Didn't they put a DVD or something out?
No, I think this was a DVD or a CD, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, Toronzo let me sit in, and Steve said, "I come by the studio. I think we want to sign you and record you." I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I called him 4 or 5 times, but I never could get him. Then one day I called him. Bob answered the phone. He said, "Linsey?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, we want to record you." I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
So
you knew Bob before that, probably, because Bob's been on the scene forever.
I probably knew him, you know, but I probably knew of him, but you know, I heard his name, but just say recognize him, I didn't, you know.
Yeah. So how many releases do you have on Delmark now?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
And you're going to be playing the Bob Koester tribute on June 8th on the main stage there at the Priester Pavilion for the Chicago Blues Fest,
Yeah.
June 8th through the 10th. But Friday night they're tributing Bob for 65 years in the record business. So you're going to be on stage there. Do you have any idea what's going to happen that night? Because it's going to be packed with a bunch of artists.
What's going to happen that night? I'm gonna blow it away.
You might go out in the crowd and never come back.
No. I got to do this. I think Big Boys Odom did this song, All About the Business.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do that one with me and Jimmy Flynn, Billy Flynn. And I don't think I play on that, but I'm going to sing. And I already know that I do this on my show, what I'm going to do when I get there, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm practicing and rehearsing and stuff like that. And then after that, I got a the beer garden. I put my band in the
Oh yeah.
the
What is the name?
Budweiser.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Budweiser stage. I go to Budweiser stage.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
I
So
think I
you're-
played Budweiser station before that, but anyway, on that same day, I got all this.
oh, so on Friday you're playing in the afternoon, and then you're playing at night.
Yeah.
Double dipping.
Sure. Yeah. And I have to say I had 3 successful CDs with Delmark, but the one I got now is the most selling CD I ever had.
Really?
2 Cat.
Okay.
I sell over 100 a month.
Wow.
And I don't play much of the rest of the guy, but I sell over 100 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But you know that's the people like what we talked about. You're engaging them at the shows. They
Yeah.
love it, and I mean that's where you're probably
Yeah.
selling them out. But with you, you're also playing a lot. So why don't we tell everybody where they can catch you? You got regular spots. I'm sure you're playing at usually, right? And how
Yeah,
they can get a hold
my
of you?
regular stop is, you can catch me every Friday night. I'm at 650 North Dearborn, place called Mom's Place.
Oh, okay.
That's a new venue, which I've been there for a while, and man like me, and he have me there every Friday. And every Sunday, I'm at Kingston Mine.
Oh, okay.
Kingston Mine. I'm doing a host a jam there for the people that plays, but they don't never play in the mine or to an established joint, with the crowd in there,
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I host that, and when I get through hosting that, my band come on at 9:30, and we play hour on, hour off until 2:30 in the morning,
So that's every Sunday.
every Sunday.
And on Friday, are you going from the Blues Fest to your gig at?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be playing just down the street from the Blues Fest. So
Yeah.
you come to the Blues Fest, see him on the main stage, then you can go see him at the club right down the
Right.
street in Dearborn. Okay.
Right. That's what it's all about. And on a Saturday, it's kind of, I think I get once a month, or sometimes twice a month, at a club called Spectrum.
Oh, in
down
Greektown.
Halsted. Yeah, in Greektown.
In Greektown, yeah, they're having
Yeah.
blues there now. That's right.
Yeah, I was the band that brought it there.
Oh.
I've been there about 4 or 5 years.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So that's at like twice a month at Spectrum.
Yeah, sometimes I was there every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how
They start switching things up and all that business.
think they got a better idea. I tell me, we're gonna go to some hip hop music. I go there, he calling me. Can you get me a band? I need a band. And what kind you think I'm gonna get you? Get you a blues band.
Yeah. Right.
And
How
that's
about
what-
mine?
Yeah, and that's what he got, So everybody come in there. I happen to go there, and for my night that he gave me, place empty.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, "Why ain't nobody come see you?" I said, "Well, no, people don't know I'm here."
You got to do it regularly.
You won't
yeah.
give me a schedule. I have to be on a schedule.
Yeah.
And then I do House of Blues
Mm-hmm.
once a month.
Okay.
I do Shaw's Crap House every first Tuesday of the month.
Oh, right on Hubbard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I do the House Pub in St. Charles
Mm-hmm.
about once or twice every 2 months,
Okay. Yeah.
So
You're out and about.
yeah,
You're
and I
busy.
got some stuff coming up in Iowa, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a thing I got to do that.
Well, and what's your website?
LinseyAlexander.com.
And we're going to link that up below because you've got to see him, obviously, June 8th, the tribute to Delmark
Yeah.
Records on the stage. I love the fact that you're right down the street then at your regular gig, so you can get a taste of Linsey on the main stage and go see him live at that club.
Yeah.
But, he's got things popping up. I know you're at Blues on Halsted all the time
Oh,
and
yeah.
things like that. So check his website out. We'll link it up below. And be sure to check him out. June 8th, tribute to Delmark Records, right on the main stage to Bob Koester. And you got to see him live at the club, man. He's the man. Appreciate you sitting down.
All right.
All right. Thanks for
right.
watching.